channel, The Wow Crochet. It's been a very long time since we have made any video, so extremely sorry for that because I couldn't make a video from past 11 months because it I was traveling off late and I couldn't make any video due to the lack of availability of my YouTube materials, like to shoot a YouTube video materials like camera, tripod, and all those stuff. I didn't have anything, so I couldn't film anything. So very extremely sorry that I couldn't make any videos. But from now onwards, I'm hoping that I will be very regular in posting many stitch patterns and videos and crochet along. So please stay tuned and please do subscribe, like, and share to my channel. And please do watch my videos till the end because then only you will get a full idea of whatever tutorials I'm giving, because crochet is a thing which needs to be fully completely. If you see a video and learn it, and you can remember it for a lifetime. So that's why. So today in this video I'm going to teach you how to crochet the Suzette stitch, which is also called as the thicket stitch, which can be used in very many patterns, like very many projects like shawls, sweaters, cardigans, mufflers, whatever, and blankets, especially baby blankets. So this stitch is very winter friendly and which creates very nice warmth. So because due to its thick form, it gives you a nice and warmth in the winter. So that's why it is also called as thicket stitch, due to very small holes present in the stitch. So this stitch pattern is in the multiple of 2 and work ups very quickly. If you work it very fastly, it will it will multiply in very fastly in very less time. So that's why. So in this project, on the swatch making, I'm going to use Naco denim yarn. So this is from Magic Needles. I've also made a yarn review video in Magic Needles. I have explained in detail how this yarn is and what are the details of this yarn. So this yarn is I think it's a number 3. I don't know it's mentioned or not. No, it's not mentioned, I think. Yeah, it contains 60% it is an cotton and 40% it's an acrylic. So there is no wool mixture in it, but you can say it as a cotton based. So yeah, I'm not sponsoring by showing this yarn. This is my habit to show whatever yarn I'm using in my tutorial, so that you also get a clear idea that how this yarn works, and you may also proceed for purchasing it, or it's just for giving you an idea. That's all, not for any sponsoring purposes. No one is sponsoring anything, so don't assume that it's been sponsored. So this stitch involves the multiple of 2, so it's worked in the multiple of 2, and I'm using a crochet hook of 3.5 millimeter. So you can use whatever hook or whatever yarn which you prefer. Don't go for a very thick yarn because it may be it may be difficult for the beginners. You can go for a 8 ply or a 10 ply. Don't go very above that because it will be very thick, and I think you will not like it. So that's why. So to start off, you have to make a slip knot. So it's like this. Wait a minute, so let me make it again. Yeah, so this yarn is 6 stranded, but it can, oh my god, it just got out. So let's me make it again. Yeah, so this yarn is a 6 stranded one because it's considered as a 3 weight. So it has 6 stranded, but it's not a 6 plied, it is a 3 ply yarn, or you can say a number 3 weight yarn. So that's why. So let me make another time the slip knot. It's not working, sometimes it gets juggled. So yeah, so yeah, now you can chain in the multiple of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm hoping that you are all familiar with how to chain. So if you're not, then you can refer my videos in my channel. I have very clearly described how to crochet, make a chain in crochet. So do go there and check it out. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. So I made 14 chain. I'm just going to show you a small swatch so that you just get a clear idea that how is this stitch worked. Or let me go for more too. Yeah, it's 16 now. So now just leave. So what you have to do is in the first you have to leave the first chain and pop your hook into the second chain from the hook and yarn back and pull through and make a single crochet and again yarn over and make a double crochet in the same space. So what is a double crochet? Double crochet is a yarn over, pull through. You will have 3 loops in your hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So that is called as a double crochet. So you will have a cluster. So what is a cluster? Cluster is a single crochet and a double crochet in the same place. I am calling it as a cluster. So yeah, so I made a cluster here. So it's a single and double in the same space, not in different space, in the same space. And now what you have to do is leave one chain and make a single crochet. Wait a minute. Yeah, a single crochet, leave one chain and make a single crochet and make a double crochet in the same space. Okay, so again leave a chain and make a single crochet and a double crochet in the same space. So what you are doing basically is that in the first you are skipping the first chain which is not in the crochet hook, rather it's been chained. So you are leaving the first chain and popping your hook into the second chain from the hook and making a single crochet and a double crochet in the same space, not in different space, the same space. And you have to leave a chain and again make a single crochet here and double crochet in the same space. So keep on doing this till the end. So yeah, I am in the end now and you can see I am left over with 2 stitches. So what you have to do is that you have to skip one chain and make a single crochet in the last. So make a single crochet in the last stitch and yeah, that's solid. I'm having now about 2, 4, 6, yeah, 6 to 7 clusters. So the cluster does not depend, you have to do whatever I have told you and then you have to apply the same thing, whatever I have told you in this video, into your whatever project you're making, like sweaters and shawls. It is very gorgeous in the blanket especially, so do try it out in a blanket or a baby blanket, so it's up to you. So I made a single crochet, turn your work. Okay, now you have to chain one and make a single crochet in the first stitch. So here you have to make the single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, and the same stitch or in the same space you have to make a double crochet. So this Suzette stitch is whole of this, making the single and double crochet in the same space. So very easy pattern or very beginner friendly too. This only involves the basic stitches, single and double crochet, that's all. So yeah, in the single crochet you have to make the first single crochet. After turning you have to make a single crochet and a double crochet in the same space. And yeah, now you have to leave one stitch, leave one and pop your hook into this one. So single crochet and a double crochet and again leave this one stitch and put your hook into the corresponding one by single crocheting and double crocheting in the same space. Again leave one stitch and make a single crochet and a double crochet in the same space. So what you have to do, leave this one, leave the one and make one, leave one, make one, leave one, make one. So making one means to make a cluster in that, which means single and double crochet in the same space. So you have to leave this one, pop your hook into this one, grab the yarn, pull through this two and you have made a single crochet. The same space have to make a double crochet. I'm just zooming a bit and showing you. So yeah, so keep doing the same thing till the end. I will meet you. And the last, now you can say as the first row, it's also in the same, second row is also same. So as in the first row, we have to leave, we will be having this two stitches, so you have to leave one and make one single crochet in the last. That's all. And again turn your work by chaining one, turn your work. So you can see the stitch pattern is slightly forming now. So yeah, you have to first make a single crochet here along with the double crochet as done before in the second row, starting in the starting of the second row. That's all. Single double, then leave one stitch and make a single crochet and a double crochet in the same space, and again leave one stitch and make a single crochet and double crochet in the same space. So this row 3 is same as row 2. Then just you have to take care of that you have to make the chain in the multiple of 2. Guys, now what you have to do is, like said before, you have to just skip this stitch, one stitch, and pop your hook into the next one. So like single crochet and double crochet in the same stitch, and leaving one stitch and making the same cluster into the other. So leaving one this and here. So keep on doing this till the end, and in the end you will be having two stitches left over. So from the two you have to leave one and make a single crochet in the last stitch. So let me completely make it and then I will meet you. So yeah guys, I have made the swatch completely. So the swatch is in the square shape, so it is looking very gorgeous. Let me show you now. Yeah, you can see. So by continuing the same row 2 and row, yeah, only repeating the row 2 for about, I have repeated about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 times I've repeated that same row 2, and see, you can see the gorgeous what you call the Suzette stitch, and it also gives a zigzag pattern. Let me show you from a little height. Yeah, let me show you. So isn't that looking gorgeous? So yeah, and you can see there's no holes, like very less holes, I should say. No, I can't see it as a clearly no hole, but it has very less hole compared to other crochet projects. So yeah, it creates kind of a zigzag pattern if you look through it, like from here. So it's creating something zigzag or wavy type. So yeah, please do work this pattern and see how it is looking, and you can also, you know, get a very gorgeous sample or a very gorgeous project. So you all also work this very gorgeous stitch and apply it in your various projects like sweaters, shawls, whatever you want to make, as per told before also. So yeah, it works up very fastly, and one or two things which you have to keep it in your mind is that you have to skip one stitch and make a single and double crochet in the same stitch. Skip one, make one, skip one, make one. So you have to follow that process or that rule. And then what you have to do is, then you have to in the end you will be left with two stitches. Let me open and show you. You can see here there's two stitches, so you have to skip one and make a single crochet in the last. So that's all. So yeah, and make sure you accurately chain in the multiple of 2 from the beginning, so that your project doesn't get any problem while making your while growing it into anything. So yeah, so hope you all like this video. If you like, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you. Bye.